Finding the distance between 2 points. In order to find the distance between two sets of coordinates, we are going to use Pythagoras. When we have two or more coordinates, we label them using subscripts. So the first point we might call x1, y1, and the second point x2, y2, and then if we had a third point, x3, y3, and so on. It doesn't matter which coordinate you label as 1 and which one you label as 2. But let's say we've got this diagram here where we have the point A just here, and we call that one x1, y1. And then B is up here, and we call it x2, y2. The distance along here would be x2 take away x1. That's the x-coordinate of B, take away the x-coordinate of A. Just think about the situation where we had some actual numbers. So this point here might be the point 2, negative 1, and this point up here might be 5, 4. It should be clear that this length is 3 because the x-coordinate here is 5 and the x-coordinate here is 2. In the same way, this distance would be 5, which is 4 take away negative 1. And that's why the vertical here is y2 minus y1. So, as we've just pointed out, the horizontal distance between coordinate A and B is x2 minus x1. And the vertical distance is y2 minus y1. Now, if you remember Pythagoras, the direct distance from A to B can be found using a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared, where A in this formula is the length of the hypotenuse, and B and C are the lengths of the other sides. So if we call this distance we're trying to find d, d squared is going to be equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, where d is the distance between A and B, and so the distance d is going to be the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared.